In this factory, other people's plastic waste are given a new life. Each is sorted by color, then crushed, cleaned, melted, and turned into pellets. Plastic pellets are then used to make new products such as ropes, plastic bags, hangers, and pails. Philippine Alliance for Recycling and Material Sustainability President Crispian Lau says, over the past decade, there's a higher demand for green products, those made out of recycled materials. Mainly because it's much cheaper. This flexible liquid soap container made out of recycled hard plastics is more in demand in the market now because production cost is cheaper by 10 to 20% than this bottle made out of virgin materials. To meet the increasing demand, some recyclers are now importing plastic scraps.
We will import because the local supply is not enough.
Customs data shows around 17,000 metric tons of plastic waste, bearings, and scraps were exported to the Philippines in 2018. Separate data from Greenpeace shows these were mostly from Japan, USA, and Taiwan. Under Philippine laws, only reusable or recyclable foreign waste may be imported. An importer first needs to secure permits from the Environment or Energy departments.
Ang basura is for disposal. So you don't do that. Na in-import mo para itapon dito. Bawal po sa batas natin.
But still, why import when there are a lot of recyclables sitting in our dump sites?
Iba yung component ng ating mga basura. Very wet yung basura natin.
This makes the production more expensive.
The cost for us to clean, to wash, and the cost of treating wastewater, it adds on to the cost.
Most garbage are not sorted at homes or just get mixed upon collection. We visited a sanitary landfill in Tarlac and found out at least a quarter of trash dumped here every day may still be recycled.
We see biodegradables, but we also see a lot of plastics, single-use plastics, bottles. We dump it here, we cover it with soil, and it gets composed over the years.
The landfill's management says unless turned into fuel, these plastic wrappers won't get recycled.
Ayon sa batas, ang obligasyon ng bawat barangay ay magkaroon ng tinatawag na materials recovery facility. Yun yung sorting residual waste. Yun lang ang dapat makarating sa amin.
But even if garbage gets sorted, the Recycling Alliance says used plastic wrappers could not cover the demand for imported hard plastics because it's used differently. Meanwhile, the Philippine Plastics Industry Association says imported plastic scraps are just less than 2% of what local plastic producers use. The industry also doesn't recognize those with existing import clearances from the Environment Department.
The Philippines is not a traditional importer of scrap material, importer of recycled material.
Aside from used solid plastics, the Environment Department has given importation permits for scrap metals for recycling, second-hand electric products and electronic scraps for reselling and recycling, and residue of coal power plants to be used in producing cement. But as these recyclables come in, authorities now race to plug loopholes after garbage shipments have been smuggled into the country. Caroline Bonquin, CNN Philippines.